Hey, hello world. We're here July 14th. Here in Melbourne, Australia. Here with Dave Lister. Dave, congratulations on making it to the World Cup
Thank you.
qualifying finals. Not easy to do, but you've done it before.
Yeah, in 2005, I had the opportunity to fly in the World Cup and placed third under Rick Sheening.
Rick Shaney. Yeah, he mentioned that the other day. He said you flew a nice kit, and he remembers being
Yeah.
at the same place.
Yeah, I flew similar birds to him at the time.
At the time, which were what?
Harris Shackleman crosses.
Same stuff. Trust me, I'm trying some of those myself now. It's been a few years. I like them. And so you had that at that time. Now, when
At
did
that
you
time.
actually first start up with rollers? What made you
I
get
s-
into?
I had pigeons on and off all my life, but just a bit of tumblers and a few show pigeons. Always wanted to try and make them fly. It didn't matter what sort
Right,
of bird
right.
they were. And then in about 1990, 91, I was looking to buy some birds, just some rollers, and I met Gary Fraser, one of the blokes that is in our club now, and he had an advertisement in one of the papers that we used to sell pigeons are called Trading Post. So I went and looked at his birds and bought some birds off him, and we've become good friends, and we've been friends for 30 odd years now. And he was the one who got me to start flying competition. When I started flying competition, I wasn't even ready to fly competition, but they were short of flyers. He said, come on, have a go,
Yeah.
And I've flown ever since.
Ever since he found out that I could do this, if
Didn't think I could do it at the start,
Yeah.
but yeah.
And so did you even know about the competitions then?
No, I didn't even know about a kit box.
Yeah. And so he kind of
Yeah,
helped you out, showed you around. Is he around still?
yeah, Gary was at dinner.
Oh, Gary,
On the
Gary,
end,
the first,
yeah.
Oh, he wasn't feeling
He
too
wasn't
good
there today,
Yeah.
he was sick, but
Oh man,
Yeah.
that would have been. Yeah, I didn't know that. See, sometimes we meet, and that's why again I'm enjoying doing this because sometimes we hear about people, and then until we put that
name
into
to
the
a
face,
face,
so good. Man, so you started going from there, and then 2005. So it took you a little bit, but I was looking at your plaques here. The aggregate winners. That's overall point
As club
system.
champion, it was like 3, 2, and 1. 3 for if you win the comp on the day, and then you go over the whole season. We have about 8 flies a year, so if you won every fly, you'd get 24 points.
Okay, max.
So you just add them up over the year and see who comes out on top.
You have one for 2019, 2023,
In
2024, and then, that was the third place World Cup
World Cup.
2005.
That's my pride and joy.
Nice, and of course other.
They were old in there.
Club.
In early days, we used to give out trophies. if you won a comp and all that. So I've just kept them. Yeah, and there's a national one there.
You judged. Is that for the judging?
Judging the England Open fly this year.
Nice.
Yeah, I judged about 70 kits there. I did the Middlesbrough regional qualifier for the World Cup this year.
Nice.
Who the 3 blokes that you judged.
Yeah.
So
There's some good birds up there. I mean, those guys. That's where it all comes from, right? Up in that area.
Very windy.
Yeah, still was then. Hurt them. Yeah,
very.
when I was there.
But I still see some really good kits, and it was a great experience, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat.
Oh man. So what are you nowadays? What are you flying? What kind of?
I fly some Irish birds,
Okay. Yeah.
and I fly some George Mason birds I've had for a long time, and I've got a few hyners too. I've only crossed once, but that's not to say I'm not going to do it down the track.
So you keep those same, but maybe three
I'll
families
keep-
separate and just keep it. Yeah.
Well, they're working for me, so
Yeah.
if it's not broken, don't try and fix it.
You flew a nice kit today. I mean, not even 2 seconds after you let out, and you had that little VOP come by and he stirred things up for your entire fly. But they seemed like they accustomed to that, so they just kept doing
Yeah,
thing.
I haven't been able to fly them because the goshawk's been around for the last 2 weeks. Last time I flew them was last Tuesday, which is virtually just under a week. And I usually like to fly them a little bit, at least every second day. And they become a bit loose if I don't fly them. And last time they flew, the goshawk chased them, got one. I've lost 3 birds in the last 2 weeks from the goshawk getting them, and injured one. So, in the time before I flew that, last Tuesday, they got chased by the goshawk again. So I haven't flown them for a week, so I was quite happy with the way they went today. They were a bit loose, but can't do much about it.
Yeah, you got a score there. You got some, not bad at all. Let's talk about your feeding program, or how often do you normally fly them if you didn't have to?
If I didn't have the goshawk, I'd fly at least every second day.
Okay.
Sometimes I fly them, the older birds, I might give them a bit more of a rest because I've got about 10 kids. So to fly them all, I fly maybe 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I might fly a few in the afternoon. But the older birds might get a bit more of a rest.
Okay, yeah.
Especially if I'm not flying up to a competition. If I'm flying up to a competition, I've got to fly them at least every second day. Feeding. That's $1 million question, isn't it? What we feed our birds?
Yeah, everybody does a little something different, but maybe somebody go pick up, and say, maybe I have that family, and that might work for me. Yeah.
The problem with my birds are I can't get any hide out of them. Doesn't matter what I feed them. I fed them canary seed.
You want to get height?
I want to get a little bit of height because I've got too many trees here.
Okay.
And if they stay low with the birds of prey, make them go around the tree all the time.
Gotcha, yeah.
Plus, I'm only getting 10 minutes out of the birds and then they're going flat all the time. I need to get them up high because I think they'll work a little bit better if they go a bit higher. So I've given them a fair bit of Milo, there's a little bit of high protein mix in there, only a couple of teaspoons. And I've got budgie seed.
Really? The small
canary seed.
Canary seed, yeah. Small.
To try and get
we call
and
millet,
a little bit of millet sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
just to try and get them higher.
Yeah, to get them higher. What about the wheat? How much are you adding on the wheat?
When I'm not flying or competition and all that, I most of the basis is wheat.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of Milo.
Yeah.
Just to give them a little bit of make them do a little bit. On wheat, they seem to go a bit flat.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get good wheat here, good hard wheat.
Nice. How many? As far as breeding, how many pairs do you try to? I mean, you got your different families and stuff, so you try to get a few rounds.
Well, I'm not
from
going
each.
to breed this. I doubt if I'm going to breed this year because one of my friends got out of rollers and he gave me all his stock birds, which were about 10 hens and 10 cocks. Gave me about 40 young birds and another 40 older birds. So I've got an abundance of birds at the moment, and if I breed more, how am I going to fly?
Yeah.
I've already got 10
Same
kids.
family of
The family he
have?
gave me Masons. They're all
same
Masons.
stuff. Okay, so you already have some.
Yeah, I already got Masons.
Yeah, nothing different than.
But he got out of birds before and got back into them. So I kept his birds for him while he got out the first time, which they're half mine anyway. And now I've got them all back. Now he's got into racing pigeons. Only because he lives a long way away from here. He lives about 3.5 hours away from here.
Wow. Yeah.
So he's got no friends there that have got rollers. So he's got friends there that are in races, so he's got into the races now.
Sounds like America there, 3.5 hours away, at least mine in the Midwest. Now, so, yeah, no, good stuff, man. Dave, and appreciate you and lovely wife hosting me and stayed here for the last couple of nights. I got one more night here, and then tomorrow, again, tonight being my last night overseas in Australia. Beautiful, beautiful country, and people. And, Dave, honored, this is the last coin that I'm handing out, and honored to give it to Dave Listister, old timer here, man. This is awesome stuff. And, congratulations again,
All right,
Dave.
mate.
Shoot. Now,
thanks for doing this. I think you know, I say it for everybody around the world. They appreciate what you've done. We've done a fantastic job, and all the filming that you've done and kept everybody up to date. I think it's fantastic, and I think everybody around the world thinks the same.
Thank you, and you know, everybody's been great. You know, yeah, this is just, it's been, you know, it's been a pleasure. It's been humbling experience, and just enjoy doing it, you know.
This is the Grand Slam of rollers, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's why I'm just, you know, I've been no more than blessed, you know, and to be able to, you know, and I said I'm gonna do it while I'm young and capable, because those airports are not easy to get around all the time.
No.
Yeah.
You'll find out tomorrow.
Finally a different bed. Yeah, that's the longest flight I'll be on tomorrow. But good stuff. Thank you again, and all good. Yeah.
Have a good trip.
Thank you, Dave.
No worries.
Bye.
Thanks.